There, you never have to give your name, and your information could earn you up to $1,000. Now, back in June 2000, Eddie Dante Hill's father, 46-year-old Eddie Berry, was killed. It happened at their home on Humphrey Street, and Hill, who was 22 at the time, suffered minor gunshot wounds. At that time, family told us they were afraid Hill was involved with gangs and that his father may have gotten caught up in that somehow. However, the state alleged robbery was the motive later. 2 men were initially arrested, then cleared. Later, 4 other men were charged. Patrick Ware was convicted of capital murder and is serving a life sentence at the Allred unit. The other suspects got lesser sentences. More charges are coming to the Wichita County Courthouse. These are changes we're talking about because of the new software system by Tyler Technologies. Ara Washburn sat in on this morning's County Commissioners meeting. And what changes might be passing or coming that way to the county courthouse, Ara?
Daryl, the Tyler Odyssey office has essentially eliminated the need of employees in the Central Magistrate's office. Now, the lone employee left is moving to the Office of Bond Management in the new role of Justice Court Coordinator to increase efficiency, foregoing duplicates of information and increasing accuracy. County Commissioner Jeff Watts says the move will streamline processes for the public and create an accurate flow of information.
That one person now is going to move into the bond office and incorporate what they do or the piece that they do with the bond office so that it can all be under one one-stop shop.
The cost of this additional personnel to the Office of Bond Management will be significantly less than what they've paid in the past to house the 2 separate offices. An additional employee will be under operational control by that office, created by both Commissioner Watts and Judge Woody Gossam, in addition to being under supervision by the Justice of the Peace, Judy Baker.
Okay, Ara, thank you very much for following that for us. A note to pass along this evening: early voting times for the November 5th general elections in the Lone Star State have changed for this week. You can vote at the Wichita County Courthouse from 7 to 7 all week, and at Home Depot and Sykes Center Mall from 9 to 9. As well as other locations in the county. Now, to find times and locations, just head over to Texomashomepage.com. Click the Texoma Politics Now section there. Early voting ends this Friday, November 1st. As your local election headquarters, we're going to be providing you with the most accurate and up-to-the-minute results on November 5th. As Texans vote on the wide array of municipal elections and statewide propositions, all that information is going to be at your fingertips on our app, Texoma to Go, and on our website, Texomashomepage.com. A Wichita Falls woman is battling a legal issue over the bed and breakfast she operates out of her home. Curtis Jackson talked with her today. Curtis, how long has she had that B&B?
Well, Kathy Dodson has owned and operated a B&B out of her house in the Willowbrook neighborhood for more than a year now. She says she was surprised when she was given papers claiming that operating a home business in her neighborhood was illegal, according to deed restrictions that date back to 1964. Dodson added the attorney representing the residents who are complaining says the residents she houses could possibly be a hazard to the community, to the neighborhood.
I just don't understand it. I just don't understand the perception they are coming from, how they can perceive me so differently. I don't understand that.
Now, Dodson says if she is taken to court that she plans to fight this. Now, we did reach out to the attorney who is representing the ones with the complaints, but we have not heard back yet. We will continue to follow this story and bring you more information as it becomes available.
It's interesting. We'll see how it develops. Okay, Curtis, thank you very much. If you're looking for a job, you might be in luck, especially if you're in the Will-Barker County area. Vernon College is partnering with the Vernon Chamber of Commerce to host a job fair. It's happening tomorrow. There will be more than 25 employers at the college in Vernon. Chelsea Henry, the coordinator of career services at Vernon College, says employment is low right now. So if you plan to go, bring your resume, as most are looking for qualified candidates. Henry says there will be many opportunities at the job fair, and it is free to attend.
We hope we have a great turnout. We have opened it to the community. Anybody who wants to come can come. It is free to come. It starts at 10 and goes from 10 to 12 in the Vernon College Gym on the Vernon campus. So please come out and join us. This is for the community and for their surrounding communities. Anybody is welcome to come, and we hope to have a great turnout.
Henry added to be prepared and dress accordingly, as some employers may interview you right there on the spot. It is certainly that time of year again when heaters in Texoma start turning on later after your forecast, something you should check before turning up that heat too much. And right after the break, Halloween headlines from across the area, plus why you may see teal and blue pumpkins this Halloween. Stay with us. Kevin Selly's coming up just a little bit later.
You're watching KFDX3 News at 5 with Daryl Franklin, Melanie Townsend, and weather with Chief Meteorologist Kevin Sally. Closed captioning on KFDX is sponsored by Senior Care Health and Rehabilitation. The Texoma To Go News app. Breaking news, incoming weather, school and business closings. Personalize your news experience. Get the alerts you want. The Texoma To Go News app. Download it, use it, love it.
The love our parents shared is what brought us into this world. Their hands gave us comfort. Their assurance made us succeed. Their devotion inspired us. Everything we are is because of them. Texoma Christian Care Center understands that even the strongest of supporters will eventually need assistance. When the time comes, Texoma Christian Care Center gives your biggest hero the same level of dedication they showed you.
Helping families. That's what we do at Owens & Brumley. I'm Bob Hampton. I was raised in this community. I work here at Owens & Brumley, and I'm so proud to help my friends.
Sick today? Be seen today at Community Med Urgent Care Walk-In Clinic. We treat kids and adults, and you can walk right in without an appointment. Community Med is affordable. We're up to 10 times cheaper than the ER and about the same price as going to your family practice or pediatrician's office. Community Med is in network with major private insurances, including Medicare and TRICARE. No insurance, no problem. We offer a friendly cash pay price. Community Med, open 7 days per week.
Stay informed. Stay connected. Texomashomepage.com.
Tonight, The Voice welcomes 10-time Grammy winner Taylor Swift, making the competition
Out of here.
more surprising than ever.
They never react like that when it's just me.
The Voice, new tonight and tomorrow on NBC.
I want you to help me die.
Tennessee is not a right to die state. People have tried, and they've all failed.
You haven't tried.
Halloween's creeping up, and if you're not sure where to go trick-or-treating on Halloween, downtown Wichita Falls is the place to be. Over 30 different businesses downtown will be participating in this year's 3rd annual Downtown Trick-or-Treat. It all starts at 4 and goes until 7. There will be face painting, live music, costume contests, and of course plenty of sweet treats to hand out. Then once you're done trick-or-treating there, just head on down the street to the Boys and Girls Club right there off 6th Street and experience the Chamber of Horrors Haunted House. This year is the 41st anniversary of the Chamber of Horrors. The haunted house will run from 7:30 until 10:30 and will feature special lights out tours beginning at 9. The house is not recommended for children under age 6. Too haunted there.